Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben. I'm back with this collection buy. This is a box 3,500 count or so that was labeled Baseball Commons. Now, I had a hunch that there was more in there because I saw Ryan Sandberg poking out, and I went through this first line last time, and I found tons of Hall of Famers and stars, a bunch from my personal collection, and even some vintage cards, including a 1961 Richie Ashburn, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm moving on to this row. Lord knows what we'll find in here, so let's go. I think this is actually a bunch of 1980 because this is what piqued my interest in the first place. So let's just take a look and see what we got. Really could be anything in here. That's what makes these collections so fun to buy. Is that there's just you can find a good one. It's just a mix and mashup of things. It could be just about anything. As you can see, lots of different years, lots of different brands. There's an Andre Dawson. There's an Eddie Murray. So our first couple Hall of Famers there. Got some Sports Flicks. That's a Phil Niekro. He's a Hall of Famer. 87 Sports Flicks. Wally Backman. Deion James. Oh, look at that. Ryan Sandberg, 1987 Sports Flicks. So that'll go in my personal collection. Look at that. First handful, and we're already getting some good stuff. All right, let's keep going here. Wouldn't it just be remarkable if we pulled out one of those famous 1980s Topps cards? Because that's what this is. This is 1980s Topps here. And who knows how much this has been picked through, or if this is just someone's collection. There's Jerry Koosman. Some future stars here. Mike Morgan. Mickey Hatcher. Dewey Robinson. Let's keep going. I do like this 1980 set though. It's a nice looking set. Not the greatest photography, but kind of a cool design. Gotta like the autograph. I appreciate how much it probably took to actually get. There's George Foster. Joe Morgan, there's a good one, to get those autographs on here. Like they had to get every player to get them their autograph, essentially. Mike Tyson, he looks a little different than he did when in the boxing ring, doesn't he? But what a terrible joke. Bill North was in there. Just take a look at that Bill North real quick. Just want to see what his career stats are. Yeah. Not much. But I'll do something fun with these 1980 Topps cards. These are Cedeno. Probably make some team sets out of them or something. People will like that. There's Joe Niekro, Phil's brother. Jorge Orta. All right, some more future stars. We got the Padres here. Man, Tim looks very airbrushed. Poor Tim. Dickie Thon. Dennis Eckersley. There you go. There's the Eck. That's a good one for him. Dickie Knowles. Tom Herter. Dusty Baker. Lou Piniella. Here's a Twins team card. Dickie Knowles. Ron Guidry. And of course, there's Gaylord Perry. He's a Hall of Famer. Of course, the 1980 Topps card, there's Tug McGraw, that everyone would be looking for, would be the Ricky Henderson. I think there's very, very slim chance that that's going to be in here. I think anybody would know that that's one that they want to keep. So in a collection like this, I would sincerely doubt that it'd just be sitting here amongst the other cards. But stranger things haven't. There's another George Foster. There's Dwight Evans. Greg Nettles. Rusty Staub. Could be any card at any time in here. Don Sutton, there's another Hall of Famer. They don't seem to be in any order. I've seen some duplicates fly by. Some of these are in really good shape too. I mean, like, this is just a really good looking card. Kentakulve! I love seeing him pop up. He just cracks me up every time I look at him. Those aviator sunglasses. Fergie Jenkins. He's a Hall of Famer too. Al Hrabosky. Yeah, so it'll be fun to break these out into teams and kind of put those together. There's Rick Sutcliffe. That's probably what I'll do with these 1980 tops. Some more future stars. And there sure was a dearth of good rookie stars that year. Tigers with Sparky Henderson. Lou Whitaker. Second or third year card for him there. The Dodgers with Tommy Lasorda. There's Ken Griffey, looking nice and young. We're running to the end of our 1980 tops, so any hope of getting a major hit, I think, is slipping away. I loved it. There's a William Covey. There you go. .520 home runs in his career at that point. Pretty darn good. So, it'd be nice to pull a Nolan Ryan in here. I don't think my chances are that good for that. An 88 tops Nolan Ryan's one thing, but scale. All right, seems like we're done with the 80 tops. Slip into some 89 tops again, which we've seen quite a few of already. Oh, look at that. There's a Mark Grace rookie. So that'll go in my personal collection. Got about a dozen of those. Looks like we're switching over to some 84 tops coming up here. Yep, 84 tops. Baker McBride. Dante Bichette rookie card. Yep. Another good one. Ryan Sandberg. Man, just killing it for my personal collection here. I love it. Love it. Cal Ripken. There's a Nolan Ryan. Man, another one. Holy cow. Will Clark. Kevin Mitchell. Ron Kruk. Oh, Barry Larkin, I almost lost it. There's a Hall of Fame shortstop. So I would say this is definitely not a box of commons. I'll say it again. Not a box of commons, no matter how it was labeled. Purple 11. Not an exciting Hall of Famer, but a Hall of Famer nonetheless. Kevin Mitchell again. Greg Maddux. This guy Bob that I bought this collection from, he had a lot of junk wax. A lot of sealed sets, like factory sealed sets of junk wax, which even I kind of balk at a little bit because there's a Paul Molitor. Well, first of all, we all know that they're not really worth anything. But opening I've done it before on the channel, I've done it elsewhere. Opening a factory sealed set of junk wax, you're like, there's nothing really exciting about it. Because you know what you're going to get. Dave Winfield. The really only thing I really find interesting there is, you can do an error hunt if you want, which I've done before. It's Bruce Sutter. But I didn't really want to get some more of those. Like if I grabbed another 1991 Donruss factory set, I think I might lose my mind. And he had like a dozen of them. So he's going to have a hard time moving those, I imagine. There's an Eddie Murray. Kent DeCouleve. There he is again. Jim Rice. Don Sutton. Just a few more handfuls here. Ooh, looks like we're into 86 tops. That's a fun one. And these might even be, I was going to say that maybe they're separated by teams already, but not exactly. Love the 86 tops design. It's actually not that great of a set, though. Paulie Pax and I talk about this all the time, where, yes, it's a cool-looking set, and it's got some cachet, but it really doesn't have a lot of great cards. There's George Brett. Doesn't have a lot of, like, from a rookie standpoint, it's, like, pretty poor. What's this one? Oh, it's tops traded. Always good to check the backs of these things to see if there's anything interesting, because I feel like I've missed a bunch of Topps Tiffany in my day. Polypax found one in a collection we were looking through, and I would have totally missed it because I'm not looking at the backs. So looks like we've got a few Topps traded in here. There's one. I'm just going to assume they're Topps traded and not something more special, which they might be. So we'll put those first. Yep, traded. And of course you can tell just by the white cardstock that they're printed on as opposed to the gray. I mean, by the blue, the white just looks so much better, so much sharper, more premium. There's Pete Rose, another Pete Rose, another Pete Rose. There's that whole throwback Pete Rose set. That's cool. Couple more handfuls here. Looks like no traded in this one. But some league leaders, or some team leaders. Nothing terribly interesting in this 86 stretch here. Just a couple of those Pete Rose throwbacks. Looks like we've got some 88 Fleer here. Roger Clemens. Vince Coleman. Sticker cards. 88 Topps. There's an Ozzie Smith. Fred Lynn, who was Rookie of the Year in '75. Pete Rose, the manager card, after he'd finished his playing years. Dave Winfield and Willie Randolph. Dennis Eckersley. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting more than my fair share. Is Ozzie Smith of stars and Hall of Famers out of this one. Rod Carew. John Tudor and Gorman Thomas. All right, that'll do it, folks. Quite a session of this common set of cards. Hope you'll stick with me as we look through the next two rows here. I'll see you then.